welcome to my YouTube channel, which still sounds so weird to say, even though this has been a long time in the works. So bear with me, but it takes me many videos to get over the fact that I have a YouTube channel now. And for those who don't know me or haven't come over from my Instagram, hi, my name is Tara. I am from Perth and I am an online health and fitness coach who really specializes in routines and habits for women and to make them feel as limitless as they can in their weight loss journeys. We are going to start the video off today with a little bit about myself. Those coming, as I said, over from Instagram may already know some of this stuff, but let's repeat it anyway. I grew up the most sportiest kid in the world. I was playing anything from tennis to team sports like hockey, water polo, to swimming, to netball, like everything under the sun I absolutely loved. And I feel like there gets a point in high school, at least I found with myself, that I found myself a little bit more interested in the study side of things. So as I got to the end of high school and as I entered into uni, all of my sports, all of my health and fitness actually fell completely off track. I also was not educated in terms of my nutrition at all at that time in my life, and I definitely, looking back on it now, had some sort of underlying issue of binge eating. And as soon as I got my first job out of high school, I literally found myself eating absolutely everything under the sun because I had the finances to be able to buy whatever I wanted. Whereas in high school, the focus was around study and was around sport. So why exactly routines and habits? Well, I have one of the most type A personalities ever. I'm a very organized person. I love my to-do list. I love the structure that comes with having routines. And when you look back on my childhood, as I said, I started playing sport from a very young age, and a lot of it with tennis was my main sport, and I got to a state level with that. I was very aware and had to pick up very quickly on how to manage such a busy schedule, not only having high school, having primary school, etc., but also training at a high level. I had to really quickly learn at a young age on how to juggle everything, from getting to a private tennis lesson at 6:30 a.m. to going to school from 8:30 till 3:30 to then going to state training straight after school from 4 till 7, getting up, repeating that and doing it over and over again. And then when you got to the weekend, I was playing adults pennants as a child on a Saturday and then playing junior pennants on Sunday. The schedules were just go, 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 and managing and juggling a lot of exercise with that too. And then when I got to uni, yes, my sport dropped off and I was no longer playing tennis, but I studied a Bachelor of Science with a double major. So a lot of study commitments went on in that, plus juggling casual and part-time jobs. When I got to my master's and studied that, I was juggling 2 jobs at the same time, with living out of home, with studying a master's degree. And in the last 6 months of my master's, I actually moved interstate and was juggling that plus a full-time role in the field that I was studying. So I really knew and really had to knuckle down in terms of some of my routines to make it as seamless as possible for me to achieve the goals I wanted to achieve in my studies, in my job, whilst also juggling the 50 other things that I had on at the same time. And then when I was at the latter end of living in Melbourne, that is when I started studying my certs during COVID. And when I had freshly studied my certs, I was still working full-time at that point, and then I picked up a job at PTing some wonderful ladies in person whilst also coaching at F45. So again, a very busy schedule, and again, the things that got me through that and the things that allowed me to still reach my goals but also have so many commitments on at the same time was my routines and was my habits. And after saying all of that out loud, you can probably tell I'm someone who thrives off being absolutely busy. When it became the time for me to go through my own 20-kilo weight loss journey, I feel like a lot of my habits, a lot of my routines that I picked up from playing sport when I was younger, from getting through university and juggling multiple jobs at a time, really helped set the foundations in terms of the things I knew I needed to bring back into my lifestyle to then succeed at such a large weight loss journey. So let's talk about this channel now. A big fun fact about me, which to be honest, I haven't really told Instagram much because it just hasn't come up, but I am a massive long form content girly. I have been watching YouTube since I was, oh gosh, like coming out of high school, like very, very young. And that is, to be honest, my preferred preference of watching things. I and my partner do not have a Netflix subscription. And then when I was bringing some shorter form content into my Instagram, I just found I talked and talked and talked, and I really had trouble cutting it down and being very succinct with what I could say on that sort of platform. So I thought, why not? Why not start a YouTube channel, be able to talk a little bit more, bring my point of view over a little bit more, but also get you guys to have an insight into my life. As I said, I am someone who thrives off being busy. So ultimately, at the end of the day, yes, I jam pack my days with a whole lot of stuff, but I know that works well for me best. And I have still been able to reach all of my weight loss goals in that time. And currently I'm going through a surplus in that as well, to then go back into a weight loss phase in a couple of months. But in terms of what to expect on this channel, me talking 100%, as I said, longer form content is my jam in terms of how much I can speak and how much I want to get across. Other styles of videos, think of things like vlogs, training, what I eat in the days, maybe some wedding content. I am, as I said, currently in a surplus at the moment, and I know that looks so different for people who are in their weight loss journeys, but in a few months, as I said, wedding content coming, which means I am also going into a cut in November. So think content around that too. And especially all the things about routines and habits. As I said at the start, that is my jam. That is what I specialize in as well. So you'll see a lot more long form content in that realm coming across here on this channel. So that pretty much concludes everything I wanted to say in this kind of intro video. You guys won't actually need to wait for long until your first proper video over on this channel. In fact, if you are watching this in real time, it is Sunday the 22nd of September, which holds a special place in my heart because it's my birthday today. So I thought, what a better day than to start this new kind of chapter off than on my birthday. But Sunday 22nd of September today, on Tuesday the 24th of September, you guys will get your first video over here, 3 p.m. Australian Western Standard Time. So I believe that's 5 p.m. over on the Eastern States. So keep your ears and eyes peeled for that one. And I guess the last thing to say is also to subscribe. So when that video comes out on Tuesday, you can be the first to see it there. And also like this video if you are super excited to see some extra long form content from me. But that is all for today, guys. I will see you back here in 2 days time, and I hope you have the most amazing Sunday.